2026 is a universal year one. What this means is that everyone will feel the energy of the number one this year. 2025 was of the nine energy. Nine is the end of the cycle in numerology. So many of us experienced endings, dramatic or even unexpected and emotional endings. That could have played out as letting go of things and people, or letting go of what no longer works within you, and even within the system. That is, the society around you and the government, and demanding a change. It called our attention to what no longer works within and around us, and that has brought about a determination to make significant changes for good. For instance, all the harsh weather conditions that we experienced or noticed during the year 2025 would lead the government, communities, and individuals back to the drawing boards to figure out better ways of doing things in 2026 and beyond. The nine energy of 2025 is ruled by Mars, and while it is the planet of action, it can be more destructive than the fiery energy of one, which is ruled by the Sun. The one energy is about newness and initiation. And yes, things can go wrong, but it's not like the Mars energy that is war oriented and focused on bringing down or ending whatever is not working well, especially when we are talking about the number nine and not just Mars on its own. That's why it makes sense to me that the energy of new beginnings, the one energy, comes right after it has done its thing. It's still fiery and there can be problems, but not exactly like the initial one. Sun is the light. It shines, but Mars is fire. While you can get burned by the sun, being burned by fire is certainly different. Fire clears things out. It's destructive. Sun can burn you, but usually you can easily control and even prevent that from happening. It's more difficult to do that with fire. The point is that everything that fell apart in our lives individually and collectively has made space for us to recreate or create. It has made space for the new. It has made space for the energy of new beginnings and fresh starts that 2026 brings. Here are the key themes of the year 2026: new beginnings and fresh starts, self empowerment, self reliance, and leadership in general, increased ambition and taking bold action, creativity, original ideas, innovation, and entrepreneurship. That is an increase in independence, originality, and the courage to stand out and pioneer new ideas. We will also notice more egoism and egocentrism. We are going to be noticing these themes in ourselves, in the people around us, and in the world at large. There will be an increased motivation to create the life that we want as individuals, and we'll be demanding that from the government as well. Even though we'll be demanding that from the government, we'll still be working on establishing ourselves in a way that protects us from whatever we believe is not working within the government. There will be a focus on autonomy and personal freedom. People may come together to form smaller, safer communities with leaders that they actually trust, and then focus on creating new systems that work best for them. That's if they are grounded enough to not let egocentrism win. Others may challenge the government or existing traditions by coming up with new social initiatives that are more in service to the people at large and not just a few people. The government is part of the collective, and they will be under the influence of this energy too. They'll be restructuring, and that could lead to new policies. The government actually becomes strengthened under this energy. Sun is the authority. Usually, with this energy, the governmental leaders and authority figures tend to be more motivated and authoritative. They'll feel more energized and powerful. They'll do their best to restructure. We can only hope that the restructuring is truly in the best interest of the people. There will be a strong collective desire to initiate new projects, to change directions, or to start afresh individually and collectively. Countries and companies may let go of outdated frameworks and restructure their operations or rewrite their mission statements. It's a big transition, a strong wind of reset and change. People will be upgrading their lives, taking their power back in many ways, and reinventing themselves. That could even be taking their power back from a part of themselves that kept them stuck. Addictive behaviors, bad habits, relationships, and things like that. People will pick up new habits and actually feel empowered to maintain them and create significant changes in their lives. People will walk away from unsatisfying relationships and start new ones. Those who ended their relationships in 2025 may start new ones in 2026, or they may become truly unbothered about relationships and focus on themselves. It depends on what's important to each person. There'll be an energy of taking charge of one's life or destiny, a decision to step up and take bold action and make things happen instead of letting things happen. There'll be an increase in the me, myself, and I or me first attitude. People will be taking on leadership roles in their lives and even in the world around them. In one way or another, 2026 will be a milestone year for all of us. Many people will remember 2026 as the year they made significant or even dramatic changes in their lives. It may not be anything grand by societal standards, but it will be remarkable to them. Some people will rise from rags to riches, from nobody to very powerful people, and from a place of hopelessness to doing something great for themselves and even the society. A part of stepping into the energy of independence and self leadership in 2026 is recognizing where you have been dependent in an unhealthy way. Pay attention and notice where you feel tethered and mistreated because you are dependent, and then make a decision to work towards independence so that you can feel safe and truly secure. This may cause you to rebel against something or someone, even if you will have to suffer for a while. Some people already experienced this in 2025 to prepare them to take charge of their lives in 2026, but it will most likely happen for more people in 2026. So be brave. This is a year where fortune can truly favor the bold or brave, but it's important to be very mindful of taking irrational, impulsive, or rebellious decisions out of a strong desire for it. While that may work in the long run, you may run into some big problems at first if you overestimate your abilities in a given situation or time. People will be coming up with innovative ideas, and many businesses or passion projects will be created or reformed. The entrepreneurial spirit will be on the rise. 2026 is a year to rebrand yourself and your business or start something completely new. The energy is really supportive of that. It's a good time to redefine your career path and take practical steps to get to where you want to be in your career. New technologies and cultures may come into being. Some surprising things may come into the marketplace. New fashion styles and even music may be introduced in 2026. There could be new discoveries in medicine and in the field of science in general. AI will become even more prevalent in 2026. The blur between what is real and what isn't will become more apparent. This will cause a lot of trust issues and mental turmoil in the collective. People will find it more difficult to trust what they are seeing, and this could lead to more people abandoning social media, reducing their use of social media platforms, or calling for the creation of something that only promotes what is real and trustworthy. People may also call for real life exhibitions or meet and greets with the creators or brands that they like because they want to get a feel of what is real again, have real experiences. So more people will be willing to connect more outside of the virtual world. We will also notice a significant shift in the traditional approach or notion of work, money, success, what defines us, relationships, and life in general. Beginning in 2026, we will be forced to confront our relationship with materialism, and that will lead a great number of the collective to find a deeper purpose of life beyond the illusion of success and materialism. People will be brave enough to follow their own path. It may not be easy, and the results may not be obvious from the start, but people will be intentional, hopeful, and willing to go after what they believe will truly satisfy them. There will be a strong sense of optimism and a renewed sense of purpose. People will feel as though they are starting a new cycle or a new life, and that's absolutely right. What we need to be very mindful of is self centeredness, egoism, and egocentrism, as I mentioned earlier, as well as arrogance and disregard for others. This is particularly possible in the government or with people in authority, and if it's not checked, it can lead to troubling situations such as great conflicts and war. Be mindful of this in your individual life and in your daily interactions with people. This is a good year to learn the art of diplomacy, healthy compromise, and conflict resolution. We will need it, or else we could create big problems with our overestimated sense of self importance. Another challenge can be isolation. A sense of individualism or self centered focus can lead to disconnection from communities because of the inability to find a common ground. It could also be due to relocation. We need to pay attention and draw a clear line between confidence, healthy self esteem, and self centeredness. We must be very mindful that we do not disregard others as we blaze forward to make things happen for ourselves in 2026. It will be harder for people to take advice from others. There may be an increase in the apology is better than seeking permission mindset. Just make sure you're using that when it's absolutely necessary. The desire for rapid, fast results can be overwhelming, and it can even lead some people to act without compassion. We must watch out for this. Patience is important in 2026. Again, patience is very important in 2026, but that will be difficult for many people because they may want results that match the desire within them. It's a burning fire. They feel the energy of change and they want to see it quickly too. But everything may not materialize at once. There's a good chance to be successful, but you may have to work throughout the beginning of the year and then see results in the second half of the year or even toward the end of it. We must be patient. Pay attention to building what is sustainable. We are planting seeds for the next 9 year cycle. Don't let impatience get to you. Look at the big picture. Don't focus on quick wins and temporary gains. If you move with healthy ego, take calculated risks, and are brave enough to trust yourself and innovate, the energy of the year will support you. This is a year to take action towards making your dreams come true. You just have to take bold, consistent action and be patient. Watch out for jealousy and envy. Many people around you will be glowing up energetically and physically. Don't fall into the trap of comparison. Focus on your path and work with the energy of the year to create an identity that you're proud of and align yourself to manifest what you desire. 2026 is a sun ruled year. So if you have Leo placements, make sure that you are not standing in your way at all in that year. Do whatever you need to do. You are truly supported to excel and shine bright this year. You won't get another year that is ruled by the sun again till 2035. This is your time to shine. Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, will also enter your sign after the first half of 2026. Plan well and take action. Don't be afraid to take bold action towards elevating your life. This also applies to Aries placements and those who are born on the 1st, 10th, 19th, or 28th of any month. It's also applicable to you if your life path number is 1. If you belong to the category I mentioned above, know that more than anyone else, you are supported by the energy of this year. So take action, you'll see results. Unless you are being influenced by other strong transits or time periods according to your personal chart. Even with that, you will likely notice some improvements and progress in your life this year. With 2026 not only being ruled by the sun, but also being the year of the fire horse, things will move, people will make moves, and everything can be different if you're motivated and daring enough to follow your intuition and healthy impulses. This year also carries miracle energy, especially around conception. Expect to see divinely timed pregnancies and creations. If you are trying to conceive, stay expectant but try not to be anxious. Focus on welcoming your desire into your reality through joy and optimism. We will likely see the birth of many children in 2026. Many people live in long term relationships or marriages may not be single for long. They'll most likely meet someone as the year progresses, and their love story will move very quickly. Relocation is a major theme for most people. Significant life changing relocation. Like I mentioned earlier, the energy of 2026 really supports vitality. So any steps you take towards your health will be supported. Again, you will really notice a lot of people healing their bodies and glowing up around you. If you have heart related issues, you need to be a little more mindful. Do all that you should be doing and you'll be fine. Actually, everyone should take better care of their heart health throughout 2026. The first 6 months of the year may feel energetically intense and bumpy. It will require us to focus, pay attention, and do the right thing. We are all going to be better for it. There's a revolution going on in our collective consciousness. People will be taking a stand for individual and human rights. The one energy is a rebellious energy. It's the energy of not wanting to be controlled, especially if it negatively impacts you. So there will likely be more protests, people waking up and taking action globally, especially around April 2026 or throughout Aries season. Also in July. But by July, some old, outdated big systems will inevitably crash and come to an end. Lots of new truths will be coming out. 2026 is the year of telling the truth, individually and collectively. So don't hesitate to tell your truth by the way you live your life. Live honestly. If there's a need to speak up, step up and do so honestly. The energy of the sun will demand honesty and truth from the collective. Sun is the planet of honesty and truth because he rules the light of day. He is the light, the clarity. Almost nothing can be hidden in the brightness of the sun. We should be honest at all times, but especially this year. So, as much as you can, I would certainly advise that you try to be honest this year. Be clear about your intentions. Live honestly, because any negative manipulation and falsehood will be brought to light. Remember that even though the sun can light up our lives and brighten things up, the sun can also be scorching. It can be punishing. So if you do things dishonestly, especially willfully, it may not turn out well for you. On an individual level and from a bit of a spiritual perspective, 2026 is about returning to self, remembering your own power, and reclaiming your agency after periods of feeling stuck, lost, overwhelmed, or at the mercy of circumstances or others. It's a year to be brave. It's indeed a revolutionary year. We are starting a brand new energetic decade, the emergence of the new earth. Many people may not know how to handle this transition. We are stepping into uncharted territory, and even though everything is energetically better, people may freak out because they may not know how to handle the new energy. Some people may feel like their life is turning upside down, even if nothing bad is happening to them. Like they are tossed into this new energy that they don't exactly understand. And that could create some mental turmoil. It's all because a recreation is going on. We are rebuilding from the ground up, getting back into balance and rebuilding from love and with love. That's why we all need to be brave and yet patient this year. Starting in 2026, there may be new information or experiences about extraterrestrial life or beings. More humans will be making sense of humanity and all that we are and are capable of. The economy will most likely start improving in 2026. A new currency may emerge superior to the dollar. Corruption is deeply embedded in the systems of this world on many different levels, so it's unlikely that it will be completely erased. However, in 2026, we will notice that corruption is being exposed more than ever, especially in the government and among celebrities across the world. Shocking information will emerge. China, the UK, and Canada are some countries that may experience a lot of people rebelling against the government. But it's not only them. We will most likely notice this happening in many countries across the world. A new monarch may emerge in the UK. The change may happen due to health concerns. It could also be a sort of change involving their prime minister. New leaders may also emerge in different capacities in different countries across the world. Like I said earlier, we will notice a lot of reorganization going on in the government. The government is heavily highlighted in 2026 because it is a sun road year. There will be major shifts in political parties. Many people may break out of their party and join a new one, or even form an entirely new party. There may be an increase in terrorist attacks in various countries of the world, especially around July. There may be significant issues of drought or lack of water in 2026. The sun may really be a bit more troubling to deal with in 2026, so you may want to stock up on good and healthy sunscreen now. We may also get new information about the sun. There may be more fire outbreaks in 2026. We are dealing with a fiery energy. even though it's not as fiery or destructive as Mars, the ruling planet of 2025. So be mindful and do your best to stay safe. There may be significant blackouts happening from time to time in the year 2026. Keep this in mind. Overall, it's a year of new beginnings, and I hope you experience really rich and beautiful new experiences in your life. Happy New Year. Have a prosperous 2026. Share this so that it can get to someone else who needs it. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, please leave a comment. I will respond to you and we will move forward from there. Bye for now.